Hello, Brian Hansen here. Thanks so much for checking out today's weekly mini-sermon. The text I'll be based in is Matthew 5:14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. We, those of us that are born again, are the light of the world, according to Jesus. We can't just be a light without any work. A flame must be fed. We're fed spiritually by being close to Him. It's something we can do by spending a lot of time talking and listening to Him, reading His Word and letting it into our hearts, and fellowshipping with other believers. If we are walking close to God and are with Him and in Him and have Him in us, it should show up naturally in every part of our lives. We are supposed to be one with Him as He is with the Father. Being one with Him, always striving to exchange our sinful nature for His, He should shine from our lives and pierce the darkness. Some people, and I'm just as guilty of this as anybody else, are embarrassed to let people know that we are Christians. But why? Is it because we are scared they will reject us? I believe much of the time that this is true. Everyone needs to be liked, needed, wanted, really loved. Being afraid of rejection means you're caring more about how others feel about you than how God feels about you, which is something people can't really be blamed for. We were designed to be dependent, first on Him and then on others. But a key part is that it's first on Him. As believers, we aren't going to be accepted all that easily. In John 15:18-19 we read, "If the world hates you, keep in mind it hated me first. If you belong to the world, it would love you as its own. As it is, you do not belong to the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. That is why the world hates you." Following Christ won't always be easy, but it will be worth it. Here's something you've probably heard. Live life as if every day is your last. Don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today. We should be taking every chance we get to let others see our faith and know about the saving grace of God. We don't know when we'll have the chance again. Something that might seem small might greatly affect a life, and not just one person's life. Consider Billy Graham or any other great evangelist. What if the person who showed them what their faith was about, or told them about God in some way, hadn't done it? All the lives that were touched because of that one interaction would not have happened, because that individual probably would have never become a believer. If your life shines as a light to all of those around you, and just one is led to the Lord, and their life shines the same way, and can affect more people, and you continue to let Him affect people through you, then the two of you can make a greater impact. And more may come to Christ and make a greater impact. There can be a wonderful ripple effect to many lives. The truth is, and this blows my mind to consider, every single thing, every one of the smallest things you or anyone else says or does will have an effect on the future and on other people. And the ripple keeps going and never stops. Wouldn't it be amazing if we lived as Christ did and sent out a huge, rolling ripple that ended up leading people to Him? In the same way, we should consider what great effects the negative things we do and say can have, especially to those watching our lives to see what Christians are like. Oftentimes I fear that people get the idea that missionaries have to leave their homes and travel to some foreign country. But that's not really the case. Just look at the word. The first part is mission. A mission, by definition, is a special assignment from someone higher. A missionary is someone with a mission. If this isn't a mission, I don't know what is. And He said to them, "Go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature." Mark 16:15. We all have a mission from Jesus, and that is to teach and preach the gospel. And letting His love and His ways shine through us is an excellent way to do that. We don't have to go to Bible school, learn a new language, or travel to a foreign land. Some missionaries do travel to foreign lands. After all, He said, "Go into all the world." But you can be a missionary in your own home, your neighborhood, school, or place of work. Anywhere you can be sharing the good news. My pastor says this, and it's so true. You are the only Bible many people will ever read, the only Jesus many will ever see. Your life should be a reflection of Jesus. People should see Jesus in you. Are you sharing the hope that you have with those around you, or are you without hope? You don't know what the purpose of life is. You don't know where you are going to go when you die. If you don't know if you are saved, or if you know you're not, but would like to be, call our friends at 1-800-NEED-HIM, or 1-800-535-5683. All of us here at the Bible Animated hope you have a blessed week in the Lord. And I want to thank Sarah for some valuable insights on this topic. Catch you all next week.